A bill moving through the Indiana Senate is drawing attention for its focus on fraud and immigration in public assistance programs like Medicaid and SNAP.
But advocates say the data tells a different story. WANE 15's Michael Price has more.
Supporters of Senate Bill 1 say the legislation is needed to crack down on fraud and prevent people who are not eligible from receiving public benefits. Now, the bill would increase eligibility checks for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, better known as SNAP, and add Medicaid work requirements, aligning state law with federal changes under the One Big Beautiful Bill. Lawmakers have raised some concerns about non-citizens accessing benefits. And according to the Congress.gov website, undocumented immigrants are not eligible for Medicaid coverage. However, some non-citizens can receive benefits if they fall under certain statuses, such as refugees or asylum seekers. Under current law, undocumented immigrants are also barred from SNAP. Emily Bryant with Feeding Indiana's Hungry says the bill would also require non-eligible household members to be factored into benefit calculations, potentially lowering assistance for people who do qualify.
The categories who have been eligible, and some of whom continue to be eligible, are folks who have legal permanent status, people with green cards. So that's where you could also see someone who is not an eligible person. They have a green card, but they haven't had a green card for 5 years. Whereas if you're under 18, it's just having a green card. So that could be one of those families who's being punished by counting that person against them when that person is doing everything that they're supposed to be doing. They're just not eligible.
Now, the SNAP error rate in Indiana is over 9%, and Bryant says this has nothing to do with fraud. She says errors typically come from households or the state and include both underpayments and overpayments, which are combined into one error rate. She says Indiana's SNAP error rate is below the national average, and that recent increases are largely tied to pandemic-related disruptions and system backlogs. Now, WANE 15 has reached out to Governor Mike Braun's office for comment on the bill and is waiting to hear back. Michael Price, WANE 15 News.